cannot say thank you enough to many of the people in this room. I would never have had this job had I not had the support and friendship of so many of you in this room. I've never heard the gun go off. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I look around, and I mean, I'm talking about the day I first ran for city commission, it's the same people that helped me. And you cannot do this without the help. And we are so blessed to live where we live in this district. And I also want to, Vicki, I see Vicki and Susan sit here, and Stephen. You know, Stephen started off working for me when he was, I don't know, 8th, 9th, 10th grade. And Vicki and Susan have, this is my 15th campaign. They have run every campaign I have run. And I want to thank them. We didn't need anybody from New York or Washington, D.C. to tell us how to run a political campaign in Northeast Tennessee. We know our people. And I know Jim Buchanan just brought me the results from Unicoi County. We got 79.7% of the vote. If you don't think that doesn't humble you, if 8 out of 10 people vote for you, you think, I don't want to let these people down. I mean, they have put an amazing amount of trust in me, and I want to make sure that I never, ever do that. I also want to give a shout out and a huge sigh of relief. Marsha Blackburn is our next. I'm going to say I didn't get one of those on that one. I am. You've got $80 million spent in this state on the election. I mean, that is incredible to me. I just got off the phone. I've talked to about 15 different congressmen around the country. In Maine, 2. Bruce Poliquin is on the Veterans Affairs Committee. Bruce is a great guy. I don't have time to tell you his life story, but it's an amazing story about a man who lost his wife and he raised a child on his own. He's had $23 million spent in that place. I've been to Maine, too. There are more moose and beavers there than there are people. And I don't know how in the world that you could spend $23 million outside of Bangor, Maine, but the Democrats managed to do that. And lastly, don't we have a class act as our governor-elect? We have a great I know that he's been through some adversity in his life, and Bill got right at 70% of the vote. It shows you the confidence that not only Republicans and Democrats, but independents across this state have given Bill Lee. He's got a real mandate to run a state, which is already doing a great job. I don't know if Rusty's here or not, but I want to thank our local legislators for the job that they've done. And we have a lot on our plate. I don't know how this evening is going to end up. I know that President Trump, I do know this about that man, he could not have worked harder than he did. We started in Chattanooga with him Friday night, and we got home about 12:30, something like that. I was kind of tired. That was the second event he had done. He did 3 more the following day, and I think I've gotten to know his advance guy, Alex. And Alex, I think, told me that he was going to get at 1:30 this morning back to Washington, D.C. 5 events in a little over 24 hours. I don't know how he did it. And he tried everything he could. We don't know what the end result will be. But whatever it is, we have a country to run. And if we're in the minority, I'm going to do my job, and I think the rest of us will do our job, because that's what the people hired us to do. And I think the same thing with the Senate. There are too many people. I know. By the way, he was a kicker for you, Coach. When you coach, you know that? Was he any good? I found that you learn all kinds of stuff. I don't know where one other good friend is. I don't see her. Where's one? Oh, there she is. I don't know whether I don't get a chance to do that. I don't share this story very often. I'm going to tell you that the launch of this political career started with a call from patient friend Wanda May. So Wanda said, why don't you run for a planning commission? And I didn't know what a planning commission was. And Coach was on the city commission at the time. And there were 3 people that were vying for one spot. Well, I called up then Mayor Van's chief. Now, it's about 2 or 3 months went by, and I said, well, it's okay with me. I don't know what it even is, but I'll be glad to serve. Since Wanda asked me to do it, I better do it. So anyway, a couple of months go by, and I found out I got on the planning commission. And I found out how. It turned out that one of the commissioners, there were 2 votes for one person. I think Dan may have been on there. 2 for another one, and 1 for somebody else. Well, somebody went on vacation or had to be out of town, so it was 2 to 2. And then one of the commissioners had to get up and go to the bathroom, and I think Coach Vance had to vote, and I got 2 votes, and that's how my whole career started. It's the truth. You never know what a trip to the bathroom is going to bring you, particularly in the U.S. Congress. It has been I've got to personally share this with you. Last 3 or 4 years, I've obviously had some hiccups in my life. And the loss of a spouse, and with the loss of a mother, and loss of good friends, a cancer operation. And so it's been, if it hadn't been for your all's support and the blessings that God gave me to find this wonderful lady right here to spend the rest of my life with. I feel, again, a very richly blessed person. And I want to finish by just thanking God and thanking this room full of very dear friends for giving me this opportunity to represent you in the U.S. House. Thank you all very much, and God bless you.
Wow, Phil Roe.
Phil Roe, thanking a lot of people and saying to his supporters, we appreciate it, but we need to get to Franklin, Tennessee.
Yeah, we do. Jordan Moore is